Okay. Alright then, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Bye-bye. Sit down, mate. Oh dear, that's not good. That's not good. Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Well, that was the bailiff. We've had the bailiff and the police with a warrant. My granddad owed some money. He's in hospital, he's not very well. Yeah, they took basically nearly everything. They took the combine, the John Deere. I don't know what model it was. I'm in shock. They left this. I couldn't tell you what that is. I think it's some kind of mulcher, I think. We got one tractor, the Fent. They left the bow trailer, a pallet fork. They left the International and the log trailer, but I can't even drive a lorry. And then they left a plough, a sprayer, a tedder, a mower, and I couldn't tell you what these two items are. I think that's some kind of disc harrow or cultivator they call it. And then that, I couldn't tell you what that is. Yeah, I haven't got a clue. So yeah, Grandad's not very well. He's been really ill. And as you can see, we've got £704. £704. We have got some wood what my granddad was doing before he got took ill with his homemade sawmill. So you put your logs in there and then you turn it on, you pull that across and it shaves it off, and then you turn it into whatever you like. We've got long planks, we've got beams, and we've got normal planks, but got no way of selling it. We've got this cows still, but they got water, but they got no food. They got no food. That is a problem. We've got bales in the shed, but we ain't got no way from getting them from here to over to there. But I need to go to the the gas station, because I've got a job interview there. Granddad's not very well. This farm's left on my shoulders, so I need to go get a job. And I need to think about what I'm going to do with this farm. Aye. Well, I'll see you guys after I've been to my interview. Alright, Bert. Alright, thanks for that information, mate. Nice one. Thank you. See you later. Well, great news, guys. I got the job. And I'll start tomorrow. It's only 10 hours a month, but it's a start. And Bert, who I was talking to, turns out he knew my granddad. He knew my granddad very well. We went to school with him. And he said, if I head towards the oil mill, he's got he owns 3 fields. Well, it should be 3, but he ploughed 2 together to make it one big field. So I've got the map up on my phone. I'll show you. Let's have a look. Where are we? Right, we're here, yeah. He said if you follow this road down here, and it'll take you all the way round to field 70, 71 and 72, and the oil mill's there. Well, them 3 fields, it's 2 fields, but technically it should be 3. They're owned by my granddad. And Bert said that there's a crop in them. He don't know what crop it is. Yeah, you ain't got a clue what crop they are, what it is, but there's definitely a crop in there. And I said to him about the items when I got back at the farm. He's going to pop round tomorrow. He's going to have a look and he's going to let me know what they are. So we need to think about what we're going to do. Or was he going to put out? Yes, I knew he would. But what do you think to my wheels? My grandpa brought me this before he got ill. He brought it off flying somewhere from Asia, and like I can drive this on my provisional license, so it's all insured, taxed, and I'll drive it on L plates. But I've got my driver lesson next year in March, so hopefully I can knuckle down at work, revise, and try to think how to feed these cows. That is a concern. Well, here we are, I think. No, I think it's just a bit further up by them trees. I think the first field starts. So yeah. Well, here we are then. Let's just slow down a bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, it look like a crop. I don't know if that's wheat or barley. Because wheat and barley are quite similar. But it's just when they establish and they're a different colour, but they do look similar, real similar. But yeah, let's just pull in this road here. Switch the engine off. Yeah, I think that's wheat, you know. Yeah, I really think that is wheat. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely wheat. So I don't know when he planted these, and I really don't know when they're going to be. I don't know if he got any soil samples. I might just let's have a look in the truck. Yeah, that would do. Right, let's just take a sample from here. Just a couple of samples from each field. That would be enough, and then I'll know where to take them. I'll drop them off for my granddad a couple of times. I'll sample over there, and we'll get a sample over here. Yeah, just here will do. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to think how to Alright, I'll put on my GoPro now. Yeah, we'll try to think how I'm gonna get to feed these cows. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a front loader bracket on the Fiat. If there is, we could probably go and lease a front loader, because we've got a pallet fork. Yeah, that could work. Hello? Yeah, if you want me to come and start tonight, I can do. Yeah, I need the money. Alright then. Yeah, that's fine. I'll see you then. Well, they want me to start work tonight. I ain't gonna complain. I really need the money. So I'm gonna go back home, get ready for work, and I'll probably come back to you guys. Probably when we're in March the 1st. We're in December now, so we're gonna get Christmas and the winter out of the way. So I'll see you guys in March. Alright guys, I'm just gonna apply for a little loan, like 10,000, because I haven't been paid from work yet, and we really need some money, so we're going to take it for a year. We've got to pay £800 back a month. So we can go and get a front loader for the Fiat, and we can pay for, we need to get a bracket put on, and we can pay for the front loader, and we've got the pallet fork, and then we can feed the cows ourselves, and we need to get a water bowser. So I'm going to go and take the tractor to the store. Then I'm going to go to work. Then I'm going to pick the tractor up when I'm finished. So that will be about 6:30. And then we'll come back and we'll give the lady some water and some silage. Alright then, mate. Yeah, okay then, no problem. Well, we have another problem now. When this tractor was manufactured, they didn't make a front loader bracket for it. So this tractor can't have a front loader, which that's not good. But on the plus side, he said he'll give me 140,000 for as it is. If I get it repaired, it's going to cost 30,000. So I'm going to go to work. I told him that I'll sleep on it. Bert's going to come and feed the cows again today. So off to work I go, and I'll see you at 6:30, maybe 7:15. Oh, I'm not at work today. She forgot to tell me I got a day off today. I'm in tomorrow. Right, what do we do? Alright gang, so I sold the tractor for 140,000. Now we're going to go to the store and we're going to spend some of this money. But first I've got to go on to my granddad's banking app. And I need to pay he owes 80,000. So if I paid back the 10,000 I had, right, I'm going to pay a special, I'm going to pay 40,000. Okay, the bank will only let me pay 3,500. So I've paid that off. Did that update? Not yet. But the money's gone out of the bank. Right, let's go and speak to these in the shop then. Alright then, here's the online catalogue. So, we'll get a medium tractor. I think we'll have to take a look at the mediums. Is there anything in the used market? There's a header. We're going to need that further down the line, but today's not a priority. The priority is getting a tractor. And he said there's a cheap Fiat. There it is, look. Fiat Favourite 6000 LS SA 8793 model. 39,000. He says he's got these in all configurations. So we can get 185 horsepower for 51,000. But can you have a front loader? Yes, you can. Sweet. No, that's a front weight. Front hydraulics. Still can't have a thingy. Oh, that's a shame. Well, we could go with the Fiat 63,000. I'm sure you'll be able to yeah, front loader tool up. He did say something about the I can't remember the word he said, ISA Pro Compact. He said you need that for analysis of the fields. So that's 90,000. That's a lot of money. But second hand, brand new. Now we need a water bowser. He said he's in the animal category. There we go, look. Right. Decent cheap options, 3,200. Yes, I think that one will do, won't it? Just under 3,000. So yeah, we'll buy that. Now we need to buy a weight. Well, we can tow that as well. And we need a front loader. And we might have some change left over. This is a ton. I think that would be alright, wouldn't it? Cool. Now we need a pallet fork, no, a front loader. We got the pallet fork. Front loader tools, maybe? No. We want front loaders. And we want the higher. 180 horsepower, 9,000. Well, I'm going to go see Grandad next month. He knows about the bailiffs and he knows what they took, but he don't know that I've sold the Fendt tractor yet. I don't know what he's going to say, but I had no choice. We don't want the cows to end up dying, so it had to be done. Yeah, lovely jubbly. Just get a better view. Lovely. Nice. Alright, that's that filling up. While that fills up, let's just go take a look at these ladies. Yeah, Bert's been round, but you forgot to give them water again. So at least we don't have to feed them, we just got to give them some water. Sweet. Right, we're full. Oh. Right. Oh, they took all that. Greedy. Alright. This should fill them up. Yep, that will do them. Lovely. Right, let's get this pallet fork connected. I suppose we could. Yeah, no, I'll speak to my granddad tomorrow before we sell any wood. Because I don't know what it was for. We may have to do some woodwork ourselves. But as I'm not at work today, I'm going to put this barrel over near the cow shed. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I'm going to go do some revising. I'll just park this outside the house. If you wonder who he is, he's my dad's brother. Yeah, my granddad's his dad, but he's a bit mental. He just talks about the same stuff over and over. We'll go and say hello to him, and you'll see what I mean.
Hey there, what's the good word?
Let's chat. Oh, who can help me around here?
A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo. We have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry, and forestry. What do you need help with?
Yeah, animals. I need to understand about animals.
Our local animal farmer. She's a very nice person. Competent, charismatic. She can tell you about different kinds of livestock.
Where can I find her?
Too, if you think about starting animal husbandry.
Where can I find her? Hello? No? I think he's not going to tell me. Right, I'm going to go and study. Probably 2 hours. I'll probably see you next month. Yeah, I'll see you next month before I go to work. Well, it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm just going to come check the girls because they need feeding. And then I'm going to study for a few hours before I go to work. Yeah, we can put that barrel in there. But yeah, I still haven't been paid from work. This is getting concerning. Alright, let's put the torch away. Jump in the tractor. There we go. Alright, nice and easy. Yeah. Sweet. Right, let's go put this back up then. Make sure we don't crash into the international lorry. Right, I've got to go to work. I'm on earlies today. And I've got to go see Grandpa. I'll see you guys after I've gone and seen Grandpa. Alright guys, well, they said I don't work there no more. They had to get rid of someone and I was last in, so I'm first out. Which in nice, so now I've got to look for another job. So at least I've got time before I go see Grandpa.